I think our first half was a good bounce back based upon our weekend performance at Davenport. And as coaches, that's really what priority number one was. We need to bounce back and create or get back to looking like a Michigan Tech team. And we gave credit where credit was due. Davenport played very well. We didn't do the job we needed to do, and I thought today we bounced back in nice fashion. I thought we defended. I thought we were in good defensive position. I thought we rebounded in that first half. I thought we shared the basketball. I thought we swung it. I thought we penetrated. I thought we kicked out. Carter Johnson's got 8 assists and 0 turnovers at halftime. That's the kind of things that we need for us to be successful. Dawson Bilski doesn't score as much as he normally does, but he's out there defending and rebounding and making stuff happen good for us. Owen White got us settled down from the inside. Trent Bell, was nice to see him make a couple threes. He hasn't been shooting that well from the three-point line. So, and Eric Carl, whenever Eric shoots well, it gives us an opportunity to have a little separation in our opponents and give ourselves a cushion. So I thought the young kids are getting better every minute that they play, and it was a good half. And of course, when the score is like that at halftime, you got to be careful because you can get away from everything that just got you there. And with 20 minutes time, that's too much time left. You've played enough basketball, Paul, you know that. And we got a little loose at times, but then when we settled down and got our feet back underneath us and looked like Tech, it went pretty well again. Happy to get everybody in the game. So, yeah, I think it was a great effort coming back from a tough weekend, and we'll carry this over into Grand Valley.
Grand Valley, they're going to be a test, though.
Oh, they're a big test. They're picked for number one. We got a lot of Division I guys that go there. Their post player is just he's a force, Negron, and Van Tubergen is back. Preseason Player of the Year. They have a couple Division I guards that have transferred in and are doing a nice job. They got the lefty 15 that can really shoot it, and they have some depth. And it's going to be, it's a challenge. But you know what? This is the fun part of the job. Watching that tape saying, let's do this against this, let's do this against this guy, let's try to make this guy do that. And you know what we always say? If we're swinging the ball like that, they got to guard us too. So I'm expecting nothing but a 1 or 2 possession game, and it's going to be a hard-fought game.
I see young Simonson's got a little more time now. Does he seem to be blending? He had a pretty good weekend now and then.
Yeah, he had a nice weekend, and I'll tell you this. We've told all our guys, and again, because of situations, we have good offensive players, we have good defensive players, we have strong players, we have situational players, and we tried to tell them in practice, or a game, we don't know when you're going to get that chance, but when you get it, make do the best you can. So I think Brad took that opportunity, and we have inexperienced players and we have experienced players, and I think the inexperience, he's given himself a chance as well as Hobson and Logan. Those guys are going to be very, very good players down the road, and it's all part of the process, Paul, but it's nice to see Brad shooting. Today I think he was 1 for 2. And continued that and played 16 minutes, and that's a lot for a true freshman. He's learned a lot, and he's done a nice job, but he's still got a long way to go. And the one nice thing that I like about him is he's confident with the basketball and he can make shots. He really is. We need to get him up to speed, and all he needs is experience defensively. He knows when he makes mistakes. It's just he hasn't been through every situation yet. And we're all going to make mistakes, and he knows right from wrong in there, and that's the nice thing. But when he gets this experience, then he can start, being a little more explosive defensively also.
Kind of the same questions, but
Yeah, I'm very happy with a rival game to be able to. It was not relaxing ever, but I want to tell you this: I really enjoyed how our guys played from the start, because I thought we were pretty solid. I enjoyed seeing them bounce back after we let things slip at the start of the second half. And I thought it was okay for like the first minute in the second half. And it's a natural thing to get a little bit loose when you're ahead by 29 at halftime. That doesn't happen. You don't practice that. You don't practice that way. We've never been ahead. This team has not been ahead by 29 in any half. So it was, we talked about getting 3 happy. We talked about making some drives. We talked about continuing what got us here. We got away from it, but you know what? I thought to our guys' credit, we bounced back, and once we started calming down defensively and playing, we got back into a rhythm on offense also.
we talk a lot about Owen White's offense, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought his defense was very good in that first half.
You know what, Charles? You've been around the game a little bit to say that. Owen did a nice job on Delapo. He did a great job. And he had to earn everything he got, and that's what, going into it, was what we wanted. He had 20 against us down there, and we thought if we could contain him to a little bit less than 20, it would have been a great effort. And Owen pretty much, and Carter checked onto him, held him down. But because that kid is a beast in there. He is a good player. He is a handful, and he is explosive. And I thought Owen did a very, very nice job defending him and not letting him get to his strengths. Because in watching film of him, he has not had a problem to date getting to his strength and getting to that right shoulder and that left-handed hook. I thought Owen did a nice job, and he made a nice adjustment, making that drive right down on the baseline for a layup. So he gets credit for being a good player, but we spent we spent time thinking about him too.
Do you feel confident in your leadership going forward in the Grand Valley Series?
I really like this team when we play like we did today, and they should like themselves too, because we are a good team, and I think Grand Valley's outstanding, and I think Parkside's outstanding. I think the tournament's going to be tough, but I am not one bit shy of thinking that we can't go in there and play Tech basketball and be successful.
All right.
Okay?